Have you ever stopped for a second and really thought about what's actually driving your life? Like, what's behind the reality you experience every day? The opportunities that pop up or the obstacles that seem to drop out of nowhere? Believe it or not, there's a force out there, a kind of invisible hand, that's shaping all of this. And maybe, just maybe, you've never quite realized it. What if I told you everything you've been taught about power? About how the world works, how creation happens, has been wrong this whole time? What if the power you've been told is some distant force, some divine thing out of reach, was really much closer than you think? What if there's a hidden energy, a force so powerful, it's been kept secret for centuries, one that, if you knew about it, could flip your entire life upside down? Imagine for a second that something is happening right in front of your eyes, but you can't see it. Not because it's invisible, but because it's been carefully hidden from you. Those at the top, the global elite, the ones who hold the real power, know something that most of us are blind to. They're in on a secret so powerful it can shape reality like you wouldn't believe. They guard it fiercely, knowing that if it ever got out, if people like you figured it out, the world would change for good. They'd lose their grip on everything. This secret is theirs to keep, and it's kept most of us stuck in a loop, just waiting for answers that never seem to come. They know that if you understand this hidden force, everything about your life will change. Everything you thought you knew about yourself, about power, about the way the world works, would suddenly shift, and you'd realize the truth. Something you may not have seen coming. You see, the real power, it's not some faraway thing you need to search for. It's not something you need to earn or unlock through some secret ritual or distant prayer. It's right here, within you. It's always been here. The power that fuels the universe, that shapes everything you see, is the same power that pulses inside you, moving through every thought, every feeling, every little impulse you have. This is the power that's been hidden from the masses, a truth kept out of sight. We've all been taught to look to the sky, to picture God as some grand, untouchable being who watches us from a distance, waiting for our prayers and our devotion. This idea of God, the one that's been passed down through generations, seems designed to make us think that the divine is out there somewhere, far away. But what if that whole idea was just a giant illusion? What if the truth about God, about the creator of all things, is something completely different, something so close you couldn't even begin to imagine? The truth is, God is not some figure in the sky. God is not some being waiting for you to call out. The real power, the divine force behind everything, isn't some distant entity. It's within you. It's flowing through every part of you, every thought, every emotion, every spark of life inside you. The creator energy, the force that's behind everything that exists, is the same force that gives life to your thoughts, your feelings, your entire existence. This is the true power of God, a force, a consciousness, an energy that's as dynamic as it is immense. And the best part? It's available to you at any moment, no intermediaries needed. This is the hidden knowledge, the power that's been kept secret for so long. Once you understand this, once you realize that the power you've been searching for is already inside of you, your entire life will change. Your perspective will shift. The way you see yourself, your place in the world, will never be the same. This understanding unlocks a whole new reality. A reality where you realize that you hold the keys to creation, to manifesting your desires, to shaping the world around you. Because let's face it, what you see now, with all its struggles and separations, isn't the whole picture. There's so much more to this world, and it all starts within you. The secret the elite hold isn't some mysterious, out-of-reach thing. It's the knowledge that the power to shape reality, to transform our lives, lies within our own hearts, minds, and souls. You ever stop and think about what's really in control of your life? I mean, the stuff you see around you, the opportunities, that pop up out of nowhere? Or those struggles that seem to sneak up on you? There's a force out there, powerful and hidden, shaping all of this, and maybe you've never quite realized it. Now, what if I told you that everything you've been taught about power and creation is way off? What if there was a secret, tucked, away and guarded by those who really pull the strings, the ones who shape the fate of billions? And once that secret is out, it could totally flip your world upside down. Imagine this. There's something happening right in front of your face, but you can't see it. Not because it's invisible, but because it's been hidden. The global elite, the ones holding all the real power, they know something that most of us don't. They've got access to an insane amount of power, a kind of power that bends reality in ways that almost feel supernatural. That's the secret they keep locked up tight. It's what keeps them on top while the rest of us stay stuck, always searching for answers that never come. Here's the thing. They know that if you ever figured this out, if you ever knew how to tap into this power, everything would change. But, like I said, it's hidden. Only a handful of people really understand it, and even fewer are brave enough to talk about it. It's a secret that could make you question everything you thought you knew about life, about who you are, and about the power that's already sitting right in your hands. You see, the truth is, real power isn't something distant or far away. It's not some treasure you have to hunt down. It's inside you, flowing through every thought, every feeling, every impulse. The divine energy that creates everything around you is the same energy running through you. This is the real power, the pulse behind the universe, and it's available to you right now at any time. But here's the kicker. It's been kept secret. Once you get this, once you understand this, it's like the veil gets lifted and everything looks different. You realize that the power to create your own reality, to shape your own world, has been with you the whole time. And that's when things start to shift. Big time. For ages, we've been taught that God is some far-off being, up in the sky, watching from a distance, ready to intervene if we pray hard enough. The idea of God we've been given is something external, separate from us, something to worship from afar. When we think about God, we imagine a supernatural figure, all-powerful and waiting for us to beg for a miracle. But what if that whole picture is a lie? What if the true power of God is something much closer, something way more personal than we ever realized? What most people don't know, what's been hidden from the masses, is that God isn't far away. God isn't some distant figure you have to call on in times of need. God is inside you, flowing through your every thought, every emotion, every impulse. The energy that creates everything is the same energy that breathes life into you. Once you get this, once you truly understand it, that's when things change. You stop being a passive observer in your life, waiting for something outside of you to fix things. Instead, you become the creator, the master of your own reality. Because the truth is, the life you're living right now, with all its limitations and struggles, it's not the only reality. There's more, so much more. And it all starts within you. The elite, the ones who hold all the cards, they know this. They've known it for a long time. They understand that the real power to shape reality, to bend it to your will, lies in your consciousness. They know that when you learn to control your thoughts, to align your emotions with your intentions, you can start to see the world around you change in ways that feel almost magical. But they don't want you to know this. They keep this knowledge hidden, far from the masses, because once you understand it, the whole system falls apart. The structures they've built to keep us divided, to keep us in fear and doubt, would crumble. Because when you realize the power you have within, the game changes. And they can't afford that. So, what's the key to unlocking all of this? It's simple, really. Mastering your mind. When you learn to control your thoughts, when you align your emotions with your true intentions, the world around you starts to reflect that. You'll begin to see, with crystal clear clarity, that everything happening in your life is just a mirror of the energy you're putting out there. And when you finally understand that, that's when you start to create your reality with precision, shaping it like a sculptor with a block of marble. As we often chat about here, reality isn't some fixed thing that just happens to you, right? It's like a mirror, constantly reflecting the energy you put out through your thoughts, your beliefs, and those emotions you're always feeling. Once you truly get this, you unlock the power to shape your life with intention. See, the mind, when it's aligned with your inner energy, becomes this incredible vehicle that creates a reality that matches your full potential. So here's the kicker. The real secret? It's not something you find out there. Nope. It's inside you. It's like this hidden treasure, just waiting for you to discover it. Every thought you have is more than just a passing image or a random idea. It's like a direct command to the universe, a cosmic, "Hey, this is what I want." And believe me, that command starts to make things happen around you. A lot of people still think of thoughts as nothing but abstract, random ideas. But that's a big mistake. Thoughts? They're not just imaginary. They're vibrations, buzzing with energy, sending ripples through the universe, shaping the experiences you live. When you get that, when you truly understand how powerful your thoughts are, it's like you found the cheat code to creation. It's like tossing a stone into a pond. Those ripples, they don't just disappear. They spread out, affecting everything around them. That's why it's no accident that the people who really get this know mental clarity is everything. They get that just thinking is not enough. You've got to direct that mind with focus and intention. Every thought is purposeful. They don't let random thoughts just hijack their mind. They cultivate a mindset of creation, where every thought is like a building block with a clear goal. Mental clarity, it's the foundation for aligning with your inner power and shaping a reality that matches your true intentions. When you finally grasp that your thoughts have this immediate impact on reality, something clicks. It's like, whoa, I'm no longer waiting for life to just happen to me. I'm making it happen. And this isn't about luck either. It's about alignment. It's about tuning into the universal energy that's always out there, waiting for you to send out the right vibration. Every thought you send out, every emotion you feel, creates a ripple, and the universe answers that vibration, shifting the world around you. But here's the thing. To really create, your thoughts and emotions have to be on the same page. The universe responds to the energy you send out, and that energy is a mix of your thoughts and, more importantly, your feelings. If your head's full of positive thoughts, but your heart's drowning in doubt and fear, well, you've got yourself a bit of a tug-of-war going on inside. And guess what? The universe is picking up on that confusion, and it's not going to give you what you want. Take the example of attracting wealth. Let's say you're thinking about abundance all day, visualizing prosperity, dreaming about living a life without financial limits. But in the back of your mind, you're terrified you'll never have enough, that your dreams will fall apart, that you'll always struggle. What happens then? Your thoughts are all about abundance, but your emotions are still stuck in scarcity. The universe? It's going to match that fear. It's going to reflect the scarcity because that's the vibration you're actually sending out. When your thoughts and emotions don't align, the universe just mirrors that conflict, giving you more of what you don't want. You know, there's a select group of folks who truly get the power of creation, and they know it's not just about thinking positive thoughts. They understand that emotions, well, those are the gas in the tank, the fuel that powers your thoughts. It's not enough to just dream about what you want. These people feel it. They feel the certainty that it's already on its way to them. It's that perfect harmony between mind and emotion that makes them untouchable by doubt or fear. They've got their emotions in check, knowing they're the engine behind manifestation. Ever noticed how the things you want most seem to slip through your fingers, no matter how hard you try to grab hold of them? It's almost like the universe plays a little game of catch me if you can. And guess what? That's happening for a simple but profound reason. Attachment creates resistance. When you grab on too tight, whether it's a dream, a goal, or even a person, you're building a wall between you and what you want. That attachment creates a vibe of need, a feeling of lack, and it's this energy of scarcity that blocks the flow of creation. True power? It's not about desperately wanting something. It's about desiring it deeply, without needing it to feel complete. Once you get to that point, you unlock a creative force that's available to everyone, but only tapped into by those who get the paradox of detachment. See, the secret is in the flow. Those who truly master this power know creation isn't about clenching your fists, forcing things to happen, or trying to control every little detail. It's about trusting the process. You set your intentions, you clarify your goals, and then you let go. You trust that the universe is already lining up what's meant for you, and there's no need to micromanage it. When you let go of control, you're not being passive, you're being powerful. You're surrendering to the flow, trusting that what's meant for you will come at the perfect moment. You don't get bogged down by the urgency of immediate results. You know the universe has got its own timeline, and your job is simply to align with it. That's the paradox of detachment. You set your intentions with clarity, but you release the need to force the outcome. You let the universe work its magic in the most natural, beautiful way possible. Think of it like this. Attachment creates the feeling of scarcity. And guess what scarcity attracts? Yep, more scarcity. But when you want something without being desperate for it, you unlock that creative power, and boom, the universe begins to deliver. It's a vibe of abundance. And by letting go, you show the universe that you already have everything you need. And in return, the universe responds with exactly what you deserve, without any resistance or obstacles in the way. Let go of control, and you open up to the natural flow of life. And in that flow, that's where the magic happens. When you detach, you allow the creative energy to move freely. No blocks, no walls, just the universe, delivering your desires in the most organic, aligned way possible. You have everything you need to change your reality, to manifest your dreams. But if you're feeling like things aren't lining up the way you want them to, maybe it's not about power being missing. It's about your willingness to recognize and use it with confidence. Real transformation doesn't happen by sitting back and wishing for it. It comes from trust, from conscious action. You have the power to shape your future, to create the life you want. All that's missing? Taking the first step. The universe is ready. It's waiting for you to align with the flow. Now it's your turn to make that change happen. Use your power wisely, with respect and love. And know this, God and the universe are always working in your favor. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If this message hit home for you, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share it with others. Let's spread the love. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your experiences, and any reflections you might have. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.